You know what this is. You read the title, so let's quit talking and get right to it. So it's very lightweight. This feels like it's in the sevens. I would guess it's definitely not like an 8-pound guitar. God, that smells good. The finish is gorgeous. Got like some plastic on the plastic parts. Very nice. Everything looks pretty good. Doesn't look like there's any cracks in the neck pocket. Really tight neck pocket. That's good. That's something I look for. Nice. Patent pending saddles. That's cool. That's very original. Let's see the fret ends. Wow, those are actually finished off really nice. Wow, really nice. By the way, I'm not being paid by Fender to do this unboxing. This is their second version of American Vintage Series guitars. The nut looks like it's cut really nice. We've got like a plastic spacer on the string tree. Looks like an actual applied on top decal, just like they would have back in 1965. Jeez, it's already in tune, sort of. I'm not a big fan of this being strung up in tune, just because I like to have a little bit more slack when I ship out my necks, because I don't want a lot of flex. If it's under tension, a lot can happen in shipping, but because I live probably 15 minutes from where the factory is and where their storage facility is, it was all kind of shipped in the same state, so I don't have to worry about that kind of thing. But if I was like back east or something, that would make me a little nervous. Ooh, nice. Tuners feel nice. I just want to tune it up to see what it sounds acoustically. Can't believe how smooth those tuners feel. It rings out nice. So I guess we should plug it in. All right, so I'm plugged into a 1966 Fender Princeton reverb. Got a little bit of reverb on it. I got it at like 3. Everything's at 5 on the controls for tone. So we'll just run through each one of the pickup selections. I'll play like open chords and maybe some single note stuff. Go from there. Be great if I could play, huh? 4 position. Ooh, very stratty. There we go. So rusty. Well, I should have a real player play this for an example to see how it sounds, huh? Number 2 position. Oh. Why can't I slide? You know why? I will admit this. It's a little sticky on the neck, but that's very classic of a 65 vintage Stratocaster, probably the way you would have got it out of the case back in 1965. Okay. Oh, the tone knob works on the bridge. Ah, that's awesome. Oh my God, Fender. Nice. Woo, took that ice pick off. We still need that ice pick for that. Nice. That is super nice. That is the one thing that I hate about vintage guitars is that typically in the bridge position, this tone is out of the circuit, so it has no, it's just wide open. There's, thank you, Fender. That is so nice. So to recap, super easy, shipping wise, everything was packed well. I highly recommend going through Fender's website. I took advantage of the 10% off. It cut $300 off of the price for me. I could have gone through some other places online that were doing pre-orders, but I don't think they could match the price I was getting from Fender. Setup wise, it's set up perfectly already. If you like low action, it's perfect. The float in the bridge is just a slight angle, so it's still pretty low action on the bridge, but it's got enough float to for tremolo work. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I'll have to put it through some more paces, when I'm actually up to snuff playing. I apologize for my bad playing skills, but you kind of get the idea what it sounded like. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. So check one out. I don't think you have anything to lose. I think you'll like it. Not bad, Fender. Good job.